How was golf?
It was fun.
I don't get it, Greg. If golf makes you so miserable, why do you do it?
Because it relaxes me. Sorry.
Greg, woo, I'm worried about you. You push yourself at work, at the gym, at golf. You never have any time when you're just at peace.
Oh no, here it comes.
Yoga would change your life, that's all I'm saying.
So would breast implants.
Greg, yoga helps you feel relaxed and empty your mind and feel serene.
More than golf?
Afraid you can't do it?
Nice try.
All right, sorry I brought it up.
I can do yoga.
I'm sure you
I
can.
just don't want to.
I understand.
What time's the class?
6 o'clock.
I'll be there.
Yay! And if you don't like it, we'll get you those breast implants.
Greg, you're gonna love yoga. Larry and I have found that it's an amazing tune-up for sex.
Really?
Oh, yeah, because the way your blood gets flowing and your hips are loosened, when your hips are loose, you can feel the energy pulsating straight.
No, don't. Spoil it for me. How's it going, Mr. Finkelstein?
Not too shabby. I've decided I'm gonna become rich.
Really? Since when did you become a capitalist?
There's nothing wrong with making money, as long as you're environmentally responsible and treat your workers in an ethical and humane manner.
His little brother bought this huge house in Marin County, and it's driving him crazy.
That had nothing to do with it. I just got these great tapes. 14 days to untold wealth. I'm on day...
Got him at a garage sale. He still hasn't noticed that day 10 is a Paul Anka tape.
All right, before we start tonight, there's a few announcements. First, Freddie here is on the 9th day of his cleansing fast. Let's all give it up for Freddie! Woo-hoo! Okay, and this is from Sherry, who teaches the Tantric Sex Workshop. You must bring a partner. I am not running a pickup scene. And finally, there was a little mix-up in last month's newsletter. The reflexology massages are in room 103, and the high colonics are in room 105. Sorry about that, Clark. Okay, let's get started in the Tadasana mountain stance, please. That's good, honey. Okay, we're really gonna work our hips today. Yes. Chins to chest. We're closing our eyes and clearing our mind and focusing on our breath. Nothing exists except your breathing. The cellular customer you have called has traveled outside the service area. Please hang up and return to a simpler way of life.
Sorry.
All right. Now we're rolling forward at the waist and reaching for our toes. Here, honey, touch my toes.
I got it.
All right, everybody, now put your hands in front of you on the floor and right foot forward, left leg back. Let's really open up those hips. Okay, not so much, Abby. All right, now put your hands in the air, palms together.
What?
We're gonna hold this for 5 breaths.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1.
Oh, God.
2. 3. 4.
5! Are you sure this mob guy's gonna snitch? Because it's our whole case.
Don't worry, he'll snitch. The guy's a snitch. He's got to snitch. I mean, if he doesn't snitch, he's just a guy with a secret. You gonna stand there like that all day?
Give me a break. I'm practicing. Yoga is extremely difficult.
Well, does your husband think so, too?
All right, tough guy. Try this.
Okay. Oh, yeah, man, this is brutal. Yeah, I'm gonna need a manicure and a daiquiri after this.
Your mother's on the phone. Do you want to talk to her now or after you're done saving Metropolis?
Thanks, Marlene. Put her through.
Line one.
Hi, Mom. What's up?
Oh, hello, darling. I just wanted to remind you we're giving a little birthday party for Luddy tomorrow.
How's this, Mum?
But hold on. Oh, clowns. That's a little juvenile, isn't it?
I'll try again, Mum.
No. It's your choice, Luddy. It's your birthday party. Is 12 noon all right?
It's on my calendar.
Good. Oh, and darling, bring a birthday gift. A nice one, but not silver or liquor. She has enough of both.
Yes, Mother. Goodbye, Mother. Oh, man, it's my mother's maid's birthday. What do you suppose she'd like?
The best years of her life back?
I don't know, Larry, I don't know. I feel weird about asking Greg's father for money.
Don't worry about it, Dharma. He'll make it back in 14 days. Paul Anka wouldn't lie.
Dharma, what a pleasant surprise. Hello, Finkelstein.
Ed, I am going to make you a very rich man.
You're about 3 generations late.
Let me ask you a question. When was the last time the sole of your foot touched the back of your head?
What the hell is he talking about?
He wants to make a video of my yoga class.
Oh, you need to borrow the camcorder.
No. We want to do a professional video and mass market it.
And donate the profits to charity.
A percentage of the profits. We got to eat too, right, Ed? Picture this. Dharma in a lotus position on the beach. Soft focus. Ethereal music. The odd seagull. Baka, baka. Baka, baka. And Dharma.
Why don't we just borrow the camcorder?
No, come on. Do the thing with the breathing. Dig this.
All right, well, usually I start by asking everyone to close their eyes.
How do they see the video?
Just do it, Ed.
Okay, then I say, just focus on your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Shed all the distractions of the day, the phone calls, the errands, and slowly breathing, return to the self you lost along the way, the person you used to be. Then just be that person.
Well, it doesn't do anything for me, but the lady folk might go for it.
You know women. You could probably sell them a whole new wardrobe for it, too.
Hey, that's a great idea.
What is?
You know, if this thing is as popular as you say it is, we ought to open up some of these yoga places in the strip malls. We could sell them clothes right there. Pack them in. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Sell them a blouse on the way out.
Brilliant. And we can put in juice bars in the lobby.
Hey, and we could sell in some of that fen they love so much.
Hold on. What happened to the video? What happened to charity? What happened to Larry Finkelstein?
He's swimming in the big pool now.
The big pool is nice, Dharma.
Oh, God, I just remembered I can't do this. I have a soul.
We should probably go with a celebrity anyway.
You know, Dolly Parton might look good in a leotard.
All right, you won Salute to the Sun. $10 on this lungy thing?
You got it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dharma. This is the craziest idea your father's ever had.
Remember when he got involved in that whole pyramid scheme? We all had to go door to door selling those big aluminum pyramids. Okay. All right, everyone release the position and go into a squat position.
Release the position.
You release it. I'm perfectly comfortable like this.
So am I.
Squat now.
$5 on the Chinese bus stop.
Make it 10.
betting on yoga?
No.
I wouldn't even know where to begin to do that.
All right, everybody, roll onto your backs and slowly lift your legs straight up into the air. Jennifer, you have a little hole in your leotard there. All right, now advanced students, open those legs wide into a straddle position. Beginners in Jennifer, keep your legs together.
Can Montgomery possibly keep up with him?
$20 says he can.
All right, now it looks easier than it is, so be careful, because if you push too hard, you could possibly strain your groin.
All right, we've got a winner. We've got hamstring.
Shh, no barking. Look, boys, Tums. Hi. Before you say anything, I'm fine to go to work. I'm perfectly okay.
Oh, good, great. Come here and give me a goodbye kiss.
Very funny. It hurts, but I still have to go to work.
What do you absolutely have to do that it can't wait till tomorrow?
I've got to get these to word processing today. I've got...
All right, I'll turn in your homework. What else?
I got a bunch of stuff I could get a jump on.
Jump? You couldn't even towel off below the waist.
You watch that?
I always watch that. I set my alarm to watch that.
Dharma, I can't just stay home.
Greg, don't you understand? This injury is the universe's way of telling you to slow down.
Well, any universe that talks to me through my groin can go around the corner and kiss my butt.
Here's what you're going to do. You're not going to watch TV, you're not going to go to work, you're not going to talk on the phone, you're going to sit right here, relax, and just be in the moment.
And do nothing?
Yeah, you're right. It's probably too advanced for you.
Hey, wait a minute. I can do nothing.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
Oh, please. I'll bet you I can do absolutely nothing all day.
I'll bet you can't do it without making a bet.
You're on.
I just won.
Can I help you?
Oh, hi. You must be Marlene. I'm Dharma. I talked to you on the phone?
Oh, you're Greg's wife. What are you, like 8 feet tall?
No, I'm 5'10".
Oh, it's a different world up there at 5'10", isn't it? Never have to sit on a phone book. Never have to have a pair of pants. See the bald spots before you sleep with the guys.
Well, no, I'm wearing heels, so.
Me too.
Look, can we just start over? Look, Greg's not feeling well, and he asked me to make sure that these got to word processing.
Oh, sure. I'll scurry on down on my stubby little legs, because I'm just your own little personal Oompa Loompa.
Hey, Marlene.
Get a hell. Pete, why is she so mean?
She's a federal employee. The term's disgruntled. So, where's the little mister?
Home resting.
Wimp.
Anything you need, I'll do it.
Tell Greg that we made a deal with the snitch, and he's going to turn over the tapes, and we just got to set up a meet.
Gotcha.
Oh, by the way, did any of the young ladies at your yoga class ask if yours truly would be coming back?
Yeah, but not in the way you're hoping. Hello? Oh, hi, Kitty. No, Greg's not in today. No, don't worry. He told me about the party, and I'm going to get a gift for the meet. Yeah, no, nothing serious. He just pulled his groin. What else am I supposed to call it, Kitty? The muscle near his penis? Yeah. Groin doesn't sound so bad now, does it? Christmas gift for Kitty, our bodies, ourselves. Abby. Yeah. Hey, listen, I need your help. I have to get something for Kitty's maid, and I don't really know what to... Hang on. Hello? Tapes? What tapes? Oh, God, you're the snitch. Okay, we have to set up a meet. Hang on. Pete! Marlene? Oh, boy, okay. Greg's office, please hold. No, Kitty, hold on. No, Kitty, hold on. No, Kitty, hold. I said hold on. Hi, I'm back. Oh, Abby. Hang on. Hello? Kitty, no fair. You're only allowed to be on one line at a time. Okay, so Greg's parents' address is 625 Pinehurst. Meet me there by noon. Hi. All right, so I need you to bring the tapes to the basement of the Federal Building. I'm blonde, and I'm 8 feet tall.
Oh, man, this is living doing nothing. Kicking back, chilling out, talking to myself, responding to myself, starting to really worry about myself.
Now, my lawyer has drawn up an informal partnership agreement. Very standard. Just sign right there.
Wait a minute. How do I know what this says?
Read it.
Hold on, Ed. Before we formalize anything, I'd like to discuss my salary.
Salary? I'm not going to pay you a salary. You haven't done anything.
What are you talking about? I brought you the idea.
But the idea hasn't made any money yet.
Oh, I see how this is gonna go. You gorge yourself at the trough while I'm supposed to be happy sucking the crumbs off your $2,000 ties.
I never paid more than $40 for a tie in my life.
I don't even own a tie.
Well, what's your point then?
Where's my tie?
Finkelstein, get out.
What?
I'm not going to do business with you. Go home.
All right. In that case, let's talk about my severance package.
No.
Day after day after day. How do you do it?
Hello? Hello? Oh, my God, what? Abby, what are you doing here?
You told me to meet you here.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, God, I sent a mobster, maybe a professional killer, to Kitty Montgomery's house.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, God. I gotta get there before she hurts him.
Hey, Greg.
Hi, Jane.
What you doing?
Oh, just relaxing, trying the meditation thing that Dharma does. It's really great.
Right on. I'll leave you alone then.
No. I can do that later. We never get a chance to talk. Why is that?
Because you think I'm creepy.
Not creepy. Quirky. Creepy, quirky, creepy.
You're bored off your ass, aren't you?
Oh, for God's sake, Slutty, no more balloons. The sooner we do this, the sooner you get to clean up and have the rest of the afternoon off.
Kitty, have you seen a strange man sneaking around here?
Oh, the Rottweilers have someone treed in the backyard. Maybe that's who you're looking for.
Thank you. Oh, happy birthday, Letty. I gotta go.
14 days to untold wealth. Well,
I ought to be given my 2 weeks' notice then.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Letty. Happy birthday to you.
Neiman, Marcus, thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, hello. Sorry about the mix-up. Did you bring the tapes?
The deal's off.
Why?
I'm nervous, all right?
Oh, understandable. God, you're under so much pressure. Okay, try this. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. Relax and just let go of your stress.
Then I went out with Randy. That didn't last long. But he did turn me on to cat milk, which you can drink straight, but makes a really nice, sharp cheese. Pretty quirky, huh?
Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, Dharma, good.
If you stay home tomorrow, I'll bring lunch. You like quesadillas?
I used to. Bye, Jane.
Later.
Later. So, how'd it go?
Terrible. I mean, I didn't really do anything, but I couldn't turn my brain off. I kept thinking, which long-distance carrier we should use. Should I switch from boxers to briefs? How fast do you have to drive to always stay in the sun? In case you're interested, it's 1,037 miles an hour.
It's not your fault, Greg. I've seen your world. It's full of nutballs, and they all have your number on speed dial.
So you see what I mean? I'm hopeless. I'll never learn to relax. I'll never...
What were you thinking of just then?
Nothing. I was just kissing you. Hey, that was it. I wasn't thinking.
You were in the moment.
I was in the moment. How do you like that? Do it again.
Wait a minute. You're not here. Where'd you go?
About 15 minutes in the future, and we're both naked.
I'll meet you there.
Hang on. Don't start without me.
How's it going?
Well, I gotta say, there were quite a few times there when I was completely in the moment.
Good for you.
Other times I was listing state capitals in my head, but that was entirely for your benefit.
Yeah, good for me.
It's 4 to 6 foot.
Hey, how'd you make out?
Don't thank me, but I just saved your rummage sale.
Oh, what you got?
Well, you know, a bunch of my old toys, maybe some school books, stuff I was saving for when the Smithsonian finally opens its Greg Montgomery exhibit.
Yeah, what's holding that up, by the way?
Well, they just have to move J. Edgar Hoover's prom dress.
Cool! Visible Man.
And Visible Woman.
Just goes to show you there's somebody out there for everyone.
If you look close, he only has one kidney. I lost hers, and he donated one so she could live.
Oh, that's love.
You know, you should probably keep these as a set.
Right, for the sake of the visible kids. Hey, what do you say we try and get, what, $5 for the two of them, yeah?
$5? I built these. Look at the tiny veins I painted around the adrenal glands. Look at the detail.
$8?
No, you know what? I'm going to hang on to these. We should just, keep looking.
Okay. Monopoly.
Not just Monopoly. Monopoly in French. We used to play it in French club.
That sounds like the place for it. $3?
This is Monopoly in French. Look, instead of Boardwalk, you get Champs-Élysées.
If we had Boardwalk, I could get $5.
You're not selling this for $3.
3 francs?
Keep looking. Look. My model of the USS Missouri. I never built this.
Yeah, you're probably busy with all your kidney transplant surgery.
The depth charges work.
You know, why don't I look in the other box?
And the anchor's made of real metal.
Nice. Hey, okay if I sell some of these math books?
Yeah. Oh, but not the calculus and trig. Those could come in handy. Look! Gunnery mates. This doesn't look that hard.
Wow, what class was this for?
What?
Her trembling body tensed beneath his muscular chest. They moved as one, faster and faster. We must be quiet, she whispered, her voice husky with passion. My father will hear us.
Let me see that.
You built your thing. This is mine. I'll be quiet, he said. Can you? He pressed his body against hers and she cried out in ecstasy.
I didn't write this. This looks like my mother's handwriting.
Anyway, it looked like some stuff got mixed up with Greg's toys by mistake.
Uh-huh.
Here's a photo of you, Greg, and Edward dressed up in 1890s clothes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Well, thank you.
And this, I think, is a fondue fork. You've probably been looking all over for that. And there's this. Looks like you were world's best mom one year. Belated congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, you know, I actually thought that was a real picture from the 1890s, you know, like a great-grandmother who really looked like you.
No. This is a little place on Fisherman's Wharf. I don't believe it's there anymore.
Oh, shame.
Yeah.
All right, well, did I give you everything? Did you get that notebook?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah, do you want to check and make sure it's yours? Because I did not look at it. I mean, I kind of glanced. Handwriting looks like yours.
It's mine.
Yeah, the little part that I glanced at, intriguing.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I read the whole thing twice.
Look, you have stumbled upon something of mine that is very personal, and I would prefer to keep it that way. Can you respect that?
Kitty, it's good. We should share it with the world.
All right, fine. How much do you want to keep it quiet?
What?
Do not tell anybody. How much do you want?
Kitty, you don't need to be embarrassed. This is really good writing. You could be published.
Just say a number.
I don't want your money. I just want to tell you how impressed I am that you could express your sexuality with such roar.
Dharma, please. Let's not talk about this again.
Okay.
Thank you.
So do you just make this stuff up, or is it based on some guy you actually met in a stable?
I'll get the checkbook.
You know, your mother has no idea how good a writer she is.
Well, I hope you didn't encourage her. Oh. Dharma, why?
It's okay. She didn't believe me.
Good.
So I'm taking her to my mother's erotica circle.
Her what?
It's just a bunch of Abby's friends who like to read and write erotic literature.
Oh, Dharma, why?
Why do they do it, or why am I taking her?
Why are you taking her? I don't even want to think about why they do it.
Because if your mother hears how good her writing is from people who aren't family, maybe she'll believe it. Maybe she'll write more.
Maybe we don't want that.
Obviously, her writing is an outlet for her repressed sexuality. Your mother is a lusty volcano just waiting to erupt.
Okay, we need to establish some ground rules here. We never use the words mother, lusty, and erupt in the same sentence.
Jeez, I think you'd be glad your mother has a healthy sexual appetite.
And there goes the word appetite.
I gaze with loving on my husband Ben, but I'm glad that I can every now and then fulfill my secret longings when I travel in my dreams to a world without men.
I don't think I feel really comfortable here, Dharma.
Thank you, Joyce. I think that's coming along very nicely. All right. Does anybody else have anything to read?
Yeah?
Dharma.
This is a short story entitled The Storm. She knew she didn't belong in the stables at night, but she was drawn to him like a drowning man to air. She entered, the warm summer breeze teasing her robe open. He emerged from the shadows, sweeping her into the haven of his powerful embrace.
This isn't right.
Hush, my love.
Haven't much time, she whispered. Somewhere in the distance, she heard dogs barking. And he turned and spread his threadbare cloak on the damp straw.
I've never owned anything but my heart and my soul. And now they too are gone. They belong to you.
Let's rock this stable.
Their bodies roiled together as one, like the tide of the ocean rising and falling on the rocks. Finally, their bodies spent, They clung to each other, knowing that when they said goodbye, it would be forever.
Dharma, you wrote this?
Nope.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Who?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but the author prefers to remain anonymous.
Well, no, I think we could share our little secret with a few people.
You?
Here's the bridge.
You didn't glue it, did you?
Yeah, why?
Well, now, how do we get the captain inside?
Okay. Maybe you could stand on the deck.
Really, Pete? Look at him. He's sitting.
We could sit with this guy and work the gun.
The captain doesn't use the gun.
This one does, and that's why all the guys like him.
Great, Kitty. Congratulations. I know. Okay, so we'll see you tonight. Okay, great. Bye. Honey, I have the best news.
What?
You know what? Never mind. Okay. A friend of Abby's is publishing a collection of women's erotica, and if your mom expands her story to 5,000 words, they're going to put it in.
Well, that's just great.
Now, I don't have all your fancy book learning, but erotica, that would be the ribald tales of the pleasures of the flesh, right?
Look what you did.
Greg's a little embarrassed about this whole
Just a little.
Honey, I think you're looking at this the wrong way. Your mom's not just writing dirty stories. She's getting positive reinforcement for her fantasies, and that is going to help every aspect of her sexual life.
Thank you. That's a much better way to think.
I think so.
Not really important where the captain sits now, is it?
No, it's not.
You could sit on his bunk and read some of your mom's stories.
So promise me we can get through dinner without talking about my mother's writing. No talk about lust. No talk about sex.
Can I say the chicken breast is juicy?
Only if we're having chicken. Hi, Celia.
Hi.
Where are my folks?
Upstairs?
Well, could you tell them that we're here for dinner?
I don't think it's a good time. It's been like this all day.
They've been up in that bedroom all day.
In the bedroom, in the pool house, in the jacuzzi.
Dharma, maybe we should go.
Oh, no. They'll be down soon. All they've got to eat is whipped cream and maraschino cherries. I told him he shouldn't try to carry her.
Oh, look at that. Pete put the decal on the hull, and it's not painted. It's just ruined.
Talk about ruined. You want to hear your mom's new story?
More than anything in the whole wide world.
They kissed. They kissed a second time. It was time for sex. She knew what he wanted. He knew what she wanted, so the sex was pretty good. Ugh! I can't turn this in.
Good. Don't end the story.
I can't let Kitty know how bad this is either. She's been making such great progress. I know what I should do. I'm kind of like her editor. I'll just punch it up a little bit. Throw in a couple pairs of hungry lips, some creamy white thighs.
You're gonna do that out loud?
I just don't know what happened. There is none of your mother in here. Where are the heaving bosoms? Where are the clenched buttocks?
Mine are clenched up pretty good right now. You know, you can't get the stickers off. I had to get a whole new boat.
I said I was sorry.
Hi, fellas.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I had a little trouble getting out of the house.
What's going on?
I'd rather not say, but it's in the area of trying to keep your mother satisfied sexually.
There goes the word satisfied.
And a little horizontal overtime, huh, Mr. M?
You know, she's got this new thing now where she tells you what she likes, then she talks you through it like some air traffic controller.
Can we please stop talking about this?
Oh, I'm sorry, son. I told her I was an old man. She didn't seem to care.
Yeah, I know what you're going through. When I was in high school, I had this friend who had kind of a hot mom, you know, divorced, liked her Mai Tais. We had a couple fun days together, and then I couldn't shake her. She started picking me up after school. She'd be in the stands at football games. It started affecting my grades.
What'd you do?
Oh, I gave a guy at the emergency room $20 for some x-rays and a neck brace.
I don't think Kitty'd fall for that.
How about this one? You know, a cheap watch would turn your wrist green?
I'll be in the pro shop.
How's a green wrist going to slow her down?
Honey, will you read this and tell me what you think? Be totally honest.
Dharma, why don't you believe me when I say that I don't want to read my mother's dirty stories?
It's okay. It's 2% Mom, 98% Dharma. Come on. I need the feedback. Hello.
My lady.
You must be Trevor, the new stable boy my husband hired to look after the estate now that he's been called off to war. A war from which he may never return.
And you must be Samantha, the lady of the house I've been warned against befriending by your husband who has gone off to a war he may never return from.
Are you afeard of my husband?
I'm afeard of no man. Afeard?
It's colorful. It's how people spoke in the olden days. Keep a reading.
I'm afeard of no man.
I am loath to admit it is I who am afeard. She trembled in his arms.
Perhaps milady would take comfort in a simple flagon of a working man's ale. Now, if he's holding her in both arms, how is he handing her a flagon of ale?
You know, if you don't want to read it, don't read it, okay?
A flagon.
Yes. That's what ale came in, not six-packs, flagons. It's called research. Get the flagon. I want to know what you think about the writing.
No, you don't.
Okay, you know what? You're just a lawyer. I don't even know why I asked you.
Angrily, she stormed into the stormy night.
And gave her husband the finger.
I don't understand. I know this last story wasn't my best writing, but from this rejection notice, one would think that it was unreadable. They're afeard to publish it? What does that mean?
Forget that. This new story is hot, Kitty. It's a real bosom heaver.
Yes, it is good, isn't it?
What's the matter?
You know why it is good?
Well, for me, it's when the bankrupt heiress sells her body to the lusty gun runner.
It's good because Edward wrenched his neck playing golf.
What does that have to do with... Oh. So he hasn't been able to, and that's why you're able to... And before, when you couldn't... Well, what a drag. You'd think you'd be able to have your beefcake and eat it, too. No wonder I couldn't write.
You're writing?
Oh, dabbling. Hey, honey. I know I've been a little insensitive about your feelings lately, and I'm sorry. I was wrong to force your mother's sexuality on you when you weren't ready for it.
Thank you.
Yeah. And it's just a hunch, but I think she's going to give up the writing.
Good.
Yeah, especially now that she figured out your dad can have sex with the neck brace on if she's on top. Sorry, I'm forcing again. Okay, sorry. Permission to come aboard, Captain?
It's been a while, hasn't
It
it?
certainly has. Hold that thought. Ahoy! Hey, Kitty, calm down. Calm down, Kitty. Uh-huh. Okay, hang on. Hang on. There's something wrong with your father, and Kitty called an ambulance and we won't get in it.
Mother, what's wrong? Okay, calm down and tell me what's going on. Okay, it's not permanently green, Mother. Put Dad on?
What's green?
My father's penis, and it's your fault. Hi, Dad.
Kitty, this isn't half bad.
Oh, thank you.
This isn't right.
Hush, my love. We haven't much time.
Hey, that's a pretty spirited filly you got there, Edward.
Whatever happened to that Mr. Ed program? That was a cute show.
Tiny people of Holland, do not fear me. Hand over your wooden shoes, and none of you will be harmed.
Dharma,
Yeah, hon.
trying to putt here.
Sorry. He needs it to be quiet during golf and sex. You know, to focus.
Yes.
He does that after sex, too.
Ah, Greg, it's a shame your parents couldn't have joined us for Larry's birthday.
Yeah, we thought this would be perfect for them. Ed loves golf, and Kitty loves traveling.
Yeah, well, maybe they can join us later.
We're going down to Fisherman's Wharf for some fried clams and foosball.
Well, you know, as much as my folks love spending time with you, they're less, clams and foosball and more oysters and bridge.
We like bridge.
We love bridge.
Yeah, maybe we should play with them sometime.
Sure, invite him over. A little bridge, some homemade wine, maybe a dip in the hot tub. Make an evening of it.
Yeah, we'll give them a call.
Hey, look what you just did.
Yeah.
I got an 8 on that hole. All right, 11. Tiny people of France, do not fear me. Bring me your fine wine and buttery sauces.
Come on. You don't really think our parents will play bridge together, do you?
Oh, forget bridge. Picture the 4 of them in a hot tub together.
Thank you for that. Hello? Ray, how the hell are you? What? You're kidding? Well, where are you right now? Well, turn around. The brick building with the fire escape. That's us. Hold on a second. Honey, it's my old friend Ray Palmer from law school. Oh. He's on the corner.
Hey, Ray, you hungry? We got buzzard.
We're not really having buzzard. Oh, you know what? We could be. Come on up. We're 6B. My God, I haven't seen Ray in years. He was such a cut-up. He used to do this great impression of our torts professor. I don't teach in your kitchen, Mr. Montgomery. Please don't eat in my class. Well, you'd have to see Ray.
Oh, I don't know. Yours is pretty good.
Oh, look, I should tell you, Ray's a little person.
What do you mean?
Well, he's little. He's a little person.
Why do I need to know that?
Well, so you're not surprised.
Do you think I have a problem with little people?
No.
Because, I come from a very culturally diverse background, honey. I was raised with people of every race and creed and height.
I know, I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, when our commune put on West Side Story, our Maria was Asian, our Bernardo was Native American, and I played Tony.
I'm sure you were very good.
Yeah, no offense, honey, but if there's anyone here who should be careful around people who are different, I think it's you.
I'll try to be careful.
Mr. Montgomery, I don't lecture in your bed. Why are you sleeping in my class?
Greg! Great to see you.
You too. This is my wife, Kate.
Hi, Kate. Nice to meet you. This is my wife, Dharma.
Hi.
Come on in. Can I hang up your coats?
Honey, don't you think that's something the Palmers would enjoy doing for themselves?
No, not really.
All right, then hang them up, just as a courtesy. Come, sit down, sit down.
Have a seat. So, what brings you to town?
Kate's here for a dental convention, and we're out walking around, and I see the street sign. And I said, I think this is where Greg lives.
This is great. I am so glad to see you.
Oh, we both are. We're both completely glad to see you.
Thank you.
So you're a dentist?
Oral surgeon.
Really? Wow, that must present some challenges.
No, not really. Give your patients enough nitrous. They let you stand on their chest.
Honey, would you like to help me open a bottle of wine for our guests?
Okay.
He holds the bottle, I pull. It's a little thing we do.
Be right back.
She seems nice.
Story is, his mother hates her.
See, honey, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
What?
That must present some challenges.
The woman can't be 4 feet tall. It's a legitimate question.
Honey, it's heightist.
Heightist?
Heightist.
She made a joke about it. He laughed.
That's a coping mechanism for an intolerant world.
No, it's not.
Don't feel bad that you're not sensitive to these kind of things. I had the advantage of being raised in a completely prejudice-free, multicultural environment.
I know, you played Tony.
I was a great Tony.
Hey, listen, Ray, if Kate's tied up all week with her convention, what do you say you and I go down to the new stadium and see the Giants?
Oh, Greg, kitchen.
Hey, it's 2 o'clock. What are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep.
What's going on?
I just feel like I ruined your whole night with your friends.
I wouldn't say ruined.
Oh, come on. I made you apologize for asking if Kate was short for Catherine.
That was odd. Look, honey, I don't want to make a big deal out of this, but, trying so hard to treat them like they're not different is ignoring who they are. In a way, it might even be another form of prejudice.
Wow. I never thought about it that way before. Oh, prejudice?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, you just said I'm prejudiced.
What I meant to say was, it's 2 a.m., you're not prejudiced, come to bed.
You think you know yourself.
You think?
Hey, can you at least call Ray and Kate and tell them I'm not crazy?
Yeah. I might better wait till the morning. It'll give me a little more credibility.
Well, what was I supposed to say? The man called and said, do you play bridge? I said, yes. He said, how about Thursday? I said, I'll have to check with Kitty. I said to you, would you like to play bridge on Thursday? You said that would be nice.
I assumed you meant with the Biedermeyers.
I meant with the Finkelsteins.
I know that now.
Well, stay on the ball with these things, because now we have to play bridge with the Finkelsteins.
Oh, there you are. I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Yes, well, was the door unlocked?
Not the front door, but those French doors around back by the garden were.
Well, all right. Hi, you're here. Let's do this.
We should warn you. We were the 1973 Berkeley sit-in bridge champions for 2 weeks running.
Would have been longer if we'd had gas masks.
Duly warned, shall we?
All right, let's draw to see who deals.
Wait. First, let's cut to see who draws.
I'm going to need a drink.
Wait, just a second. Edward, Kitty, give me your hands. Blessed Mother Earth, we gather to celebrate one of your most precious gifts, chance. And as we play this game of bridge, let it be a bridge of friendship and of love.
Amen.
Amen. From now on, I and only I will answer the phone.
Really nice of your friends to give me a second chance.
Are you sure this is what we want to be doing with them?
Absolutely. You were right. Ignoring their difference is a form of prejudice. We should be celebrating their difference.
With miniature golf.
Exactly. Think they'll get it?
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hey!
Hi, tiny friends. Are you ready to play a tiny sport?
I'm sorry?
Ready? What do you say? We let the little woman putt first, yeah?
All right, well, another rubber for us is 500 points. So, the final score for the night is Finkelstein's 1,600, Montgomery's 300. Wait. I'm sorry. 330.
Thank you. Maybe next time we shouldn't keep score.
Well, I think this was pretty much a one-time deal. Let me get your coats and ponchos, and we'll see you Thanksgiving.
Nonsense, Edward. What about a little rematch? What do you say to tomorrow night?
Oh, Kitty, I don't know.
What, are you afraid your luck won't hold out?
No, I don't think we can get a babysitter.
Well, then Edward and I will come to your place.
We will?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll make a pot of tofu gumbo.
Well, that sounds lovely.
It does?
Our place it is. Hot tubs afterwards. Losers wash the winners' backs.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow then.
We will?
Okay, big gulps for the big people and little gulps for the... Where are they?
They left.
Why?
Well, Kate said something about not feeling well, but...
But what?
Oh, come on, Dharma. Every word out of your mouth was about how little they are.
I was just making a few jokes to show that I was comfortable.
Tiny people of Egypt. Tiny people
I
of
always
France.
do that when I play miniature golf.
It's okay. They're leaving town in a couple of days. I'll talk to Ray. It'll be fine.
No, it won't be fine. I got a problem, honey. I don't judge people by the content of their character. I judge them by the length of their inseam.
Come on. Let's go home.
God, I wonder if there's a support group I can join.
I wonder if there's a support group I can join.
Yeah, hi. I'm wondering if you can recommend a support group for me? Oh, no, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm sure you hear that a lot. I have a problem with little people. Do I see them when I'm drinking? No, I'm talking about real little people. I'm calling you because I need help. I'm prejudiced. All right, fine. How much would I have to drink to come to one of your meetings?
What are you doing?
I'm seeking help, Greg. I got a lot of years of twisted thinking to undo, and I gotta tear myself down to the very foundation, examine the rotted wood that I'm made out of, and then build myself back up brick by brick by brick by brick.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask you if you wanted to have lunch, but it sounds like you've got a pretty full day.
It's a good thing you didn't agree to strip bridge, because right now you'd be buck naked, and that chair pinches.
Larry, don't gloat. Kitty and Edward are our guests.
Sorry. Hey, you guys are doing great.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid that's it for the solar panels.
We should probably switch over to the windmill. Come on, I'm gonna need a boost.
What is the matter with you?
What? I'm not going to give him a boost. I've got a bad back.
She bid hearts, I bid spades, he bid hearts, you bid hearts? How many hearts do you think there are in the deck?
Here's one for you. What's in this gumbo?
Edward, do not want to lose to these people anymore.
Then we'd better stop playing with them.
What are we going to do, just give up?
So they're good at bridge. We can afford store-bought electricity.
Well, I don't think there's enough wind to heat the hot tub.
Oh, that's a shame. Kitty was looking forward to it. She's quite the hot tubber.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I don't know how much longer the lights are going to last either. Maybe we should just call it a night.
Nonsense. You're the sort of people who have drawers full of candles. Light them up and let's play bridge.
Okay.
Do you have anything stronger than wine?
You mean to drink?
See, I have a problem with little people, and I thought by working in a small men's clothing store, it might get me comfortable with them, you know? Spend some time in the culture, acclimate myself.
And you want to do that here?
Yeah, I think so. Do you get real little people in here? Because that guy's like 5'2", and you're what, 5'5"?
5'6".
See, my problem is with guys like this. See, I look at him, and I don't see him as a real person.
That's good. You know, I think my partner might have hired someone this morning. I'm sorry to waste your time.
I get what's going on here. You don't want to hire me because I'm tall. You have a problem with tall people. Okay, I'm going to give you my number because I'm trying to start a support group for people with height issues, and I think you'd fit in.
Howie, I need you down here on the sales floor, please.
How tall's Howie?
Forget the pants. I've got a problem.
Hey, where's Dad? We're supposed to play golf.
I don't know, darling. Would you come and sit here?
Why?
Just sit here. Here you go. Now, just take the cards and, look at them. Thank you.
A mirror, Mother?
Huh? Oh, that's been there for years.
Please tell me you're not resorting to
I
this.
don't know what you're talking about.
Mother?
Well, I wouldn't have to do this if your father would pay attention to the cards.
Well, is it possible that the Finkelsteins are just better card players?
Nonsense, it's your father. I love him, but frankly, as a bridge partner, he's deadwood.
Oh, there you are, son. Whose card do you want to take?
Edward, I do not want you to play golf. I want you to take a nap.
I don't want to take a nap.
This is not up for discussion. I want you to be sharp tonight for our game with the Finkelsteins.
I'm not tired.
Edward, I warn you, if we don't win tonight, you can say goodbye to your beloved Calypso records.
You wouldn't dare.
Daylight come and me want to win, Edward.
Well, I'm gonna have to take a rain check on the golf, son.
Gonna go take a nap?
No, that wouldn't help. I'm going to fix myself a rum and coke and say goodbye to Harry Belafonte.
Hey, thanks for helping us out, guys.
Hey.
Sure, no problem.
We told Kitty our sitter was sick, but she sure likes her bridge.
More than you know.
Oh, sounds like somebody's having a little trouble getting to sleep. Would you give me a hand, Dharma?
Sure, I love Harry. And he's only, 25 inches tall?
Listen, Larry, do you enjoy playing bridge with my parents?
It's not much of a challenge. To keep it interesting, every time I take a break, I try to find a different bathroom in their house. Check out these little soaps. Downstairs powder room, master bath, and this is from the one off of Ed's study. Smell, it's Bayberry.
Listen, why don't you just let my parents win tonight?
What? You mean take a dive?
Well,
Because Larry Finkelstein does not take a dive nowhere, no how, for nobody. Let me tell you a little story, Greg. The temple where I took my bar mitzvah classes was in an Italian neighborhood. I think you can see where this is going.
not really, no.
All right, well, there was some teasing, some yarmulke keep away. Finally, we told them we had enough. We were going to settle this thing once and for all with a game of stickball. And on the day of the big game, my friend Benny says to me, you know, if we win, they're probably going to kill us. Right then and there, we decided to take a dive. And there was no shame in it, Greg. Some of those guys were huge. Tony Abruzzo started shaving when he was 9.
So, what's your point?
I'm sorry, I forgot the original question.
Will you take a dive so this bridge thing will stop?
Oh, sure, no problem. I don't know why we had to go through that whole McGilla to get there.
Larry, I want you to hear this. Go ahead, Dharma.
I was just saying to Abby that I've been struggling with this prejudice that I have toward little people, and my instinct is to be so careful about what I say that I can barely talk around them. Now I've gotten to the point where I don't even want to be around little people.
Oh, Dharma, we don't call them little people.
What do we call them?
People.
You know there's no little people, there's no black people, there's no yellow people, there's no men, there's no women, there's just life. Ever changing, ever flowing.
When you think about it, as a random collection of molecules and spiritual energy, we're no different from these sunflower seeds or this table.
Oh, wow, that is so true. Okay, I think I'm starting to see where this went south for me.
You know, the notion that South is down is a Eurocentric conceit.
There's another piece of the puzzle.
You know what, you guys, why don't you just go and have a great time?
Okay, you sure you don't want to talk more about this?
No, I need to do some soul searching.
Have fun. We'll take care of little Harry. Come on, he's little.
You see where she's getting this from.
It's not his fault, it's the way he was raised.
All right, another game for us. That's 120 points.
Deo.
1,200 points for our Grand Slam.
Deo.
All right, the grand total is Montgomery's 2,200 points, Finkelstein's 800 points.
Daylight come and it's time you go home.
We should go.
It's been a nice evening. Thanks.
Well, it couldn't have been that nice. You lost.
All right, we'll see ourselves.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Harry, that was very nice of you to let them win.
Yeah, here's my thinking. We come back next week and we play for money.
I like it. I shouldn't, but I do.
Hi, I'm sorry. I should have called first, but I didn't think you'd want to talk to me, and I really need to talk to you.
What is it?
I just want to apologize from the bottom of my heart for offending you guys. I was raised with this crazy theory of how you treat other people, and I guess I was trying to overcompensate. And anyway, I'm really sorry, and I understand why you left.
We didn't leave because of you.
Well, why did you leave?
Ray was flirting with that woman in the foursome in front of us.
What?
How do I say this? Our marriage, it's falling apart. I just can't keep up the happy face.
Oh, wow, I feel so much better. I'm sorry to bother you. Thank you. Did you want to talk about this marriage thing? Yeah, I guess I had that coming. Okay, look. Charlie had feelings for me, but that doesn't mean that things are going to happen because they won't, and they didn't. We're looking for a 2-page letter. It's from Charlie.
A letter from Charlie?
Hi.
Hi!
That's what you're looking for.
Charlie! Hi. Charlie, Greg found the letter you sent me.
Oh.
Thanks, Charlie. Where are you going?
I don't know. Not home. Pete, are you sure about this? Because I could get a hotel room.
Oh, it's no problem at all.
Thanks.
I got some stuff to set you up here. A bunch of these little shampoos and soaps. Sewing kits. Little clock radio, huh? Do you like reading the Bible, Greg?
Maybe later. If you don't mind, I think I'd just like to turn in.
Oh, Pete, nem tudtam, hogy vendéged van.
Greg, this is Magda. Magda, this is my buddy Greg.
How's it going?
Jó estét.
He's kind of on the outs with his wife.
Sajnálom, de nem értem.
You don't happen to parlez-vous any Hungarian, do you?
No.
Megyek letusolni.
How about that? Good for you.
You're going out with her and you don't understand a word she says?
I don't know if I am going out with her. Here's the deal. I went to that little Hungarian restaurant, right? I'm talking to the owner. I say, I live alone. My life's a mess. I need to find a woman.
Okay.
A couple nights later, Magda shows up here. We eat. She cleans up my whole apartment. Next thing you know, we're doing the Budapest Shuffle.
Pete, you know, I've had a rough day. I would really like to turn in.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just I can't figure out if she's the best girlfriend in the world who also does windows or the best maid in the world who also does me.
Pete, I just left my wife standing in the rain.
I'm sorry. I know that must be rough.
Thanks.
I guess I don't really have a problem. Until Friday, and then I gotta figure out if I gotta pay her.
Nem tudom ezt a címkét elolvasni. Tudok ezzel mosni a csapban?
I don't know what she has in mind here, but I'm gonna watch either way. You sleep tight.
Susan, here's your something borrowed. It's a necklace I wore at me and Greg's wedding that Kitty threw for us.
Wow, it's beautiful. Thank you. You okay?
Oh, yeah, fine.
Dharma, I would understand if you don't want to be in my wedding.
Oh, why wouldn't I?
Because Russell is Greg's friend and Greg's going to be an usher and your marriage is in the crapper.
Oh, don't be silly. I want to be there for you. Plus, it's good for me to stay busy. It keeps my mind off things. And when I look at this dress, all my other problems seem so small.
Wait, 不要这样子. I'm the bride. Everyone looks stupid, so I looks good. Do you think that might be Greg?
I don't know.
Well, if it is, shouldn't you answer it?
I don't know if I'm ready to hear what he has to say yet.
哎呀，这个神经病！喂 ，Dharma 的家，听不清，听不懂。
Hello? Oh, hi, Charlie.
Oh, dear.
No, that's just a friend of mine. She thinks she's Chinese. What's up?
Charlie 是谁啊？
Dharma 的朋友 Charlie 让他跟他先生有麻烦。
Look, he did see us, and he's a little bit upset, but it's not your fault. Actually, he's staying with his friend Pete right now.
他搬去他朋友 Pete 那里。
Of course I told him that. He found the letter. He saw us together. What else is he going to think?
他看到你给我的信，他看到我们两个在一起，怎么样？
Well, there's nothing really you can do, and I think we probably shouldn't stay in touch.
你没有办法帮我的忙，我们两个不能再来联络。
I know. I hope so too, Charlie.
我也希望这样子 ，Charlie。
Bye.
Bye bye.
我的天，我这一生完蛋。
What did she say? Oh, I'm not comfortable with that kind of language.
You ready to call it a day? I got a freezer full of goulash.
I got some more work to do.
So do I. Come on, didn't you hear the little pterodactyl on the pole? Mr. Slate says it's quitting time.
I'll see you later.
Now, listen, I know I haven't been much of a help during this whole emotional...
It's okay.
Okay, great. Well, I'll see you back at the crib.
Mr. Montgomery, there's a man here to see you, and he's gorgeous.
Marlene, who is it?
It's me. And this will only take a minute.
Okay.
I heard what's going on with you and Dharma.
Marlene? Is there something that you need?
Oh, God, yes.
You can go home now, Marlene.
Okay. I'll go home now. To 802 Van Buren. It's a duplex. You can walk it from here.
Thank you, Marlene. What do you want?
Look, I know I'm the last guy you want to talk to about Dharma. But there are some things you need to know.
And what would that be?
Well, for one thing, I can tell you your wife loves you more than anyone.
I don't need you to tell me that.
Clearly, you need someone to tell you that.
All right, you know what? Get out.
Greg, you've got an amazing woman.
Yeah, I know. I read your letter.
Well, maybe you should go back and read it again. Because the woman I'm talking about in that letter is the woman you are about to lose.
Oh, and like you're not happy about that?
Greg, if you break her heart, I promise you I will be the first one in line to put it back together. But that's not why I'm here.
Why are you here?
Because I want her to be happy. What makes her happy is you. And if you don't realize that, then maybe you don't deserve her.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Oh, you should have called. I just put away the goulash.
Oh, it's okay. I'm supposed to go to Russell and Susan's wedding rehearsal.
Well, Dharma's a bridesmaid, right?
Yep.
Ooh, that should be a good time.
How ticked off do you think Russell will be if I skip the rehearsal? I'm just an usher. It's not like I'm gonna sing Sunrise, Sunset.
It's a shame there wouldn't be a dry eye in the house.
How come you doing the dishes?
Te semmire kellő idióta!
Magda's mad at me. I put some money on the dresser for her.
So she's your girlfriend and she thinks you're treating her like a hooker.
Or she's my maid and she thinks I'm testing her honesty.
Or she is a hooker and you underpaid her.
You know, I don't need you adding a third thing here.
Rettenetes ember vagy, Pete Kavanaugh!
She's got a heck of a temper. I think it's a Hungarian thing. Maybe she's born with it.
Idióta!
You go in there and talk to her for me?
No.
Well, could you at least run in there and grab the cash off a nightstand?
You know what? Russell's my friend. If Dharma has a problem with me being there, she can leave.
Menj a pokolba!
A maid wouldn't break things.
Kids have fun.
Mi vagyok én, oda tesz nekem pénzt az asztalra.
And a hooker wouldn't clean. In America.
Is this the first time the two families have met?
Yeah. It's going great, isn't it?
There's got to be something everybody has in common, don't you think?
They're all opposed to this marriage.
That's a start.
Oh, my.
What?
Greg's here.
Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Thanks.
Are you going to do something loud and stupid and screw up my rehearsal?
Wow, I hope not.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
It's okay. We were just wrapping up the mingling portion of the evening.
Going so well?
Thankfully, most of Susan's family doesn't speak English, so my parents were only able to offend a select few.
Nice.
Hey, how are you and Dharma doing?
Not so good.
You sure you want to go through with this?
Hey, I'm supposed to ask you that.
Explain something to me, Wang. 10,000 Chinese restaurants in San Francisco. And we have to schlep up to Mill Valley?
Don't ask.
Nothing is good enough for you.
Okay. The happy chit-chat's over. Time for rehearsal.
所有都是疯的咖喱家族。
What did he say? I heard my name.
He say you a sharp-dressed man.
Susan, you're not helping.
Your father trying to pick a fight.
Come on, it was a big thing for him to agree to have the wedding in a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, please. Your family like a Chinese food more than mine does.
Folks, why don't we put this aside and just do the rehearsal?
Hold on a second. If people have issues, they should be able to get them out into the open.
Dharma, it's not going to help to have everyone yelling at each other.
Sometimes, Greg, that's how problems get solved.
Yes, and you're the expert on problem solving.
But I do know that you solve problems by talking about them, not by walking off and leaving somebody standing in the rain holding two wet dogs.
Yes, well, if Mr. Gottlieb was seeing another grumpy old man behind
No
Mr.
one
Wong's
was
back, that might be appropriate.
anyone. Excuse us.
Well, that's all we needed.
You usher started it.
In our country.
Hey, we're not in Thailand now, friend.
Taiwan.
Oh, what's the difference?
Oops.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I know.
Listen.
No, me first. I don't want to live like this. I love you, and I know you love me. It's over, it's done. I forgive you. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, what?
I was hurt, but I'm ready to forgive you and move on. I don't even need to know what happened.
I told you nothing happened.
Well, it doesn't matter. I forgive you.
That's very big of you.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I know you were hurt, but where do you get off coming in here and forgiving me and thinking that that is the solution to our problem?
What, you don't want me to forgive you?
Look, we can make this about who did what to who and what was worse.
I'm sorry, what could be worse than running around with another guy?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe not finding out what really happened, assuming the worst, walking out and not talking to me for 3 days.
I was really angry,
I
Dharma.
know you were. Look, all I'm saying is that we can make this about who did what to who and tally up all the points we've got, but then we just wind up with a giant scorecard instead of a marriage.
Hey, I'm the one who's trying to say this is okay, I forgive you, let's move on, and I get a lecture about how I don't know how to be in a marriage? What is that?
You just don't get it, do you? taking this way too seriously. The first husband's just practice like the first batch of pancakes.
Dharma, Susan's getting married tomorrow. She doesn't need to hear about pancakes.
Marcy, this is the portion of the evening where we explain to Susan the facts of life. This should be good.
No, we don't have that. We have the fun limousine ride. We have the bright scavenger hunt. Susan, you still have to find a pair of jockey shorts.
All right, here's what you're signing up for. You and me. It's love at first sight. You look into his eyes, he looks into your eyes, and it's all, you are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. Greg. I miss Greg.
And she's back.
You know what the really hard part is? The family. See, you don't have this problem with Russell, but me and Greg's families are so different.
That's it. I'm going to call the wedding off.
No. You love Russell, and you have a wonderful future together. So maybe one day you make a tiny little mistake, and he finds out you're human, and then it all goes to crap.
Oh, look, it's the other lady.
You know what? Here's a quarter. Get on the phone, call it off.
Dharma, that's a lifesaver.
You bet it is, sister.
My God, what was I thinking?
You weren't thinking. You were looking into your eyes, and he was looking into his eyes. You are the sunshine of my life.
That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of...
Okay, one more time, people. Here's your tuck and fold. It's one time lengthwise, one time widthwise, right? Wrap it around the finger, it makes a J. You slip it right in the G string. Any questions?
It's okay. They do bachelor parties here?
They're familiar with the concept, yeah. Okay, let's move out. Come on, let's go. Come on, 6 men are going out, 6 men are coming back. Nobody gets hurt.
Hey, Russell, you coming?
Yeah, in a minute.
Hey, listen, I know these bachelor party strip club things aren't fun for anybody, except Pete. So let's just kind of see if we can do this for him. It's his night.
What am I doing, Greg?
What do you mean?
Susan and I disagree on where we'll live, what we'll drive. And I have huge problems with her family, and her family has huge problems with my family. Am I kidding myself to think it's going to get better?
Yes, you are.
It's not exactly the pep talk I was looking for.
Look, all that stuff is not going to change. So you just got to decide whether it's worth it or not.
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
Hey, guys.
But give us a minute, Pete.
You gotta come in there. Magda's in there.
Your Magda?
Yeah.
So she's a stripper?
I don't know. She's got a feather duster and a French maid's outfit. It could go either way. Come on.
Hi, I work with your daughter down at the co-op, and I just wanted to say that we're so happy we can share this wonderful day with you and your family.
Hello, very much.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Wong. What cultural hubris to just assume you speak English. It's a crime that we self-absorbed Americans commit all over the world, and we're hated for it.
Hello, very much.
And hello very much to you. Kitty, Ed, what are you guys doing here?
The groom's father is my lawyer.
Oh, right, I knew that. So much for your ginkgo biloba.
Kitty, how is Greg doing with the situation?
As well as can be expected.
Well, I think it's important for us to let the children know that we love and support them. And if they don't get it right in this lifetime, they have hundreds of others to work it out.
Yes, that's exactly what I told him.
Listen, Ed, if, God forbid, the kids don't patch this thing up, I want you to know that I want the four of us to continue to be friends.
Well, let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
I hear you, man.
Oh, God, this is so bad.
Did you do something different to your hair?
I think my mistake was that big green drink in the bowl with all the straws. Why did we order that?
We didn't. That was at another table. You drank it while the people were dancing.
Really? That's it. I'm grounded. Just home and school. Listen, Susan, I may have said some things last night that might have been a little negative.
That's okay. But if you could stay away from me today, it would help.
I can do that.
Susan, I know you're busy. I'm only going to take a minute.
Oh, you're not supposed to see the bride.
Yeah, 6 more weeks of winter. Listen, I've been going about this the wrong way. It's not about my way or your way or I'm right or you're right. If we do it that way, we'll just wind up with a big scorecard instead of a marriage. We need to work through these things together.
Oh, I really needed to hear that.
Yeah.
Welcome, family and friends. We're here tonight to celebrate the coming together of Susan and Russell. They are happy that so many of you who mean so much to them are here to celebrate and share this, their wedding day. I welcome you and bless you with these words. Blessed be you who are here in dedication to all that is loving, good, and sacred. Tonight, we celebrate and bless the wedding of Susan and Russell.
He's sorry he
Under a
didn't
chuppah,
understand before.
the Jewish wedding canopy. This chuppah symbolizes many, many things. It is tradition in the Jewish religion. Mainly, this chuppah symbolizes the home that they will share
Sorry. The chuppah symbolizes the home they're going to share together. Go.
The chuppah symbolizes the home that they're going to share together. And this chuppah also has special significance.
It was a nice wedding.
Yeah, Marcy sure made a move for that bouquet.
She's a little tiger.
I know. I thought Mrs. Wong did a good job singing Hava Nagila.
Well, I guess we still have some stuff to work out.
But we will.
I know.
Greg!
Dharma, are you okay?
I don't think so. Look, all I'm saying is that we can make this about who did what to who and tally up all the points we've got, but then we just wind up with a giant scorecard instead of a marriage.
Hey, I'm the one who's trying to say this is okay, I forgive you, let's move on, and I get a lecture about how I don't know how to be in a marriage? What is that?
You just don't get it, do you?
We celebrate and bless the wedding of Susan and Russell.
He's sorry he
Under a
didn't
chuppah,
understand before.
the Jewish wedding canopy. This chuppah symbolizes many, many things. It is tradition in the Jewish religion. Mainly, this chuppah symbolizes the home that they will share together.
Well, I guess we still have some stuff to work out.
But we will.
I know.
Greg!
Dharma Montgomery. D.H. Yes, I'll hold.
Can't this thing go any faster?
Not until we get to the top of the hill. Should have waited for my car.
It was blocked in, Edward. The valley said it was going to take another 20 minutes.
Maybe I should walk. I'll let them know you're on the way.
Shh, Edward. I'm sorry, could you repeat that? All right. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
What? What did they say?
Dharma's still in surgery, and they're going to let Gregory know we'll be there as soon as we can. So, it's...
What happened to your new van, Finkelstein?
Abby's been asking me that for 2 weeks. Will you people leave me alone? I'll remember. Judas Priest. Excuse me for not being Mr. Gotrocks, who can just run out and buy a new van every time he loses one.
Larry.
Sorry. I'll get us there as fast as I can.
It's all right, Larry. You're doing fine.
Thank you. Greg's so full of it, I don't snore.
Hello, Dharma.
Hi, George.
Are you dead?
Oh, no, it's just the anesthesia. I just had an operation. I'm totally not dead. Phew. I mean, not that that's bad being dead. You're dead, and that's great for you.
It's okay.
What are you doing here?
I was up in a maternity ward. I'm thinking about reincarnation.
Did you see anything good?
One ugly little girl, big ears.
Hey, it's me. How you doing?
Well, I'm not snoring.
Dharma, I'm so sorry.
Hey, George, do you think this happened for a reason? Do you think there's some kind of lesson that we're supposed to learn from this accident?
Maybe next time you should drive.
Oh, Gregory.
How are you, son?
I'm fine. They said that she came through the surgery great. Hey, Pumpkin. We're here. We got here as fast as we could.
The van stalled. We had to walk from Market Street.
Market Street.
Hey, let's see how we're doing.
Oh, Dr. Coleman, these are Dharma's parents, and these are my parents.
This the guy who did the operation?
He's pretty good, except he sang along to Christina Aguilera for the whole thing.
Each his own.
Okay, she was pretty banged up. We're very optimistic about her recovery.
Okay. Can you give it to us without all the medical mumbo jumbo?
She's going to be fine, Larry.
Thank you. Was that so hard?
She suffered a number of minor injuries, but what we had to deal with was her fractured hip. We've set her with a pin, so it's going to be a while before she's on her feet again. And she's going to need your help to maintain a structured approach to her physical therapy.
Structured? I think I can do that.
Oh, yeah, Greg's your guy there.
Okay, I'll check in on her in the morning.
Thank you, Doctor.
Doctor?
Yeah?
We want her to have the best possible care. No expenses to be spared.
The gang will be glad to hear that.
Hey, George, check it out. Everyone's getting along.
These things bring people together.
We should have flipped the car years ago. Okay, a little. Okay, we're just going to manipulate your cervical vertebrae a bit, all right? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Ready? Yep. Okay. Hey, that's okay. 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 Oh, okay, no, it's suckity, suck. You know what? Really, that's pretty good. You know, your range of motion is about 45 degrees.
Really, because yesterday it was 50.
It's kind of subjective. I had Lisa yesterday. She's an easy grader. I think she's a little sweet on me. Okay, there goes your date, Cupcake.
You know, because if it is subjective, you really shouldn't use numbers. You should just say good or not so good, because if you use numbers, it imposes an arbitrary quantification.
Does it? And there's nothing Greg hates more than arbitrary quantification. Except maybe raisins in his rice pudding. Oh, and my people say often.
Dharma, you have to take this seriously.
How much more serious than do you want me to get? Okay, is he always like this? Often. But, you know, one look at that butt and it's all worth it. Yeah, butts are good. They are. Yeah.
But for me, it's all about the calves.
Oh, yeah? You want to see some good calves? Honey, show us some leg.
We're not here for girl talk.
Sorry. How's your penis, Nancy?
So good. Thanks.
Great.
You know, I was just reading an article in the Journal of Physical Therapy that said at this point in lower body injuries, you should really concentrate on building upper body strength.
I didn't read that.
Bet he's got a copy for you.
Excuse me? Greg Montgomery.
Wow, he is really all over this.
Oh, yeah. Bet he's on the phone right now to the Mayo Clinic getting a second opinion. Hey, honey.
Dharma, hold on a second. I'm on with the doctor from Johns Hopkins.
How close was I?
Edwin,
Hmm?
are you aware that Gregory has asked Abby and Larry to look after the dogs and water the plants while Dom is in the hospital?
Yeah, well, that makes sense. He's not home much lately.
That is not my point, Edward.
Well, I missed it then. Sorry.
My point is, Gregory did not ask us.
Ah.
Edward, if we do not do something to help the children, this will come back to haunt us. Why are you going to Dharma's family for Thanksgiving? Because they walked the dogs, they watered the plants.
I'm sorry, was that supposed to be two people talking? Because you use the same voice.
I'm all alone in this marriage, aren't I?
Well, I know who's talking there.
Oh, Lear, the crystals have to be lined up so that the light refracts through them into Dharma's healing chakra.
Where's this go?
That's the handle to the shopping bag.
Just hook that back onto the shopping bag.
What are we doing?
A healing ceremony.
Uh-huh.
Hey, don't knock it. I never missed a day of school growing up.
You were homeschooled. What exactly is this supposed to accomplish?
Oh, frankly, not much, Greg. It's a stopgap. I mean, what would really help her is an African replenishment circle.
Oh, absolutely.
We should really be taking her to go see Natty and Banga in Santa Fe.
Oh, Natty M. Banga's the best.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to drag her 500 miles so somebody can wave chicken feathers over her head?
Chicken feathers? She doesn't have high blood pressure, Greg.
Okay, Dharma.
Dr. Pullman.
How's the physical therapy going?
Well, she's making progress, but she's still got a little pain when she flexes her knee joint. I made a notation in her chart.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Doctor, could you possibly do that later? Because there isn't a lot of sunlight left, and I have 2 whole pages to chant.
Oh, all right, sure. I'll come back in the morning.
Thanks.
You're kidding, right? You can't just walk out because they're doing voodoo?
After 4 years, he still can't tell the difference between voodoo and a harmonic alignment ceremony?
Don't be too hard on him. I think he's feeling guilty about the accident, and he's kind of channeling it all into trying to take really good care of me.
All right.
Of course. Oh, yeah, just like you and your friend Tito in high school.
I'll go talk to him.
What happened with Tito?
They were putting up posters for their band, and your father shot Tito in the hand with a staple gun. He felt so bad about it that he mowed Tito's lawn for the whole summer. At least he thought it was Tito's lawn.
When I was in high school, I was in a band with my best friend Tito. Tito had an older brother who was in the Navy, and he claimed there was a woman who liked to sleep with young guys, you know, take their virginity. She supposedly lived in a yellow house, so we drove around for hours looking for it. And you know what, Greg? There was no yellow house. See what I'm saying here?
No, I really don't.
Sorry, Pumpkin. I told him the Tito story. Yeah.
Dharma?
Hey, over here!
Hey! Honey, don't you have a 2 o'clock physical therapy session?
I blew it off for today. Build your own taco bar over there, and if you can find us a long pole, we're gonna do wheelchair limbo.
Why would you blow it off?
Because we're having a going away party for Stan. He got his beautician's license. Check it out.
What
do you think?
I like it.
Yeah? Is it too short?
No, honey, it looks really good. Listen, did Nancy say that you could skip physical therapy?
Nancy did the shampoo.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, buddy. Pete, what are you doing here?
He is not being fixed up. He is just a single person invited to an event where there just happens to be another single person there.
I'm getting fixed up.
With me.
Okay. Fiesta's over for Dharma. She has to go to physical therapy. Nancy will meet you downstairs. And Pete, you get back to the office.
I think I know where we can find a limbo pole.
Greg, can I see you out in the hallway for a moment? Honey, Nancy said it's okay to skip one day of physical therapy.
This is the same Nancy who seems to think Pete is a catch.
Oh, good, you're both here.
Hey, Doc, you're just in time to take a whack at the piñata. We didn't have any candy, so we filled it with aspirin.
Listen, we took a look at this morning's x-rays, and we're a little concerned about how the pin is sitting. Now, we could wait and see how it heals, but I'd prefer to go back in and realign things a bit.
I vote wait,
Dharma, this is something the doctor thinks we should do.
but I don't want to.
She's going to need some more time to think about it, but why don't we go ahead and schedule it so we can just get the ball rolling?
Great. Oh, excuse me.
Honey, you can roll all the balls you want. I'm not going to have another operation.
Dharma, just think about it, and if you decide later you don't want it, then we can cancel.
Then cancel. I'm not going to spend another 2 hours lying on a table while someone cuts me open and sings Genie in a Bottle.
We'll talk about it later. Come on.
No, you go. I got a limbo contest to judge.
You have to go to physical therapy.
It's just one session. If I want to play hooky and whack at a paper-mache donkey full of painkillers, I'm gonna. Great.
Who had a good bath? We had a good bath, didn't we? Yes, we did.
Larry, I think you need to see this. Dharma has mutual funds.
Boy, you always think it's going to be somebody else's kid, and bam, it's yours.
Let's not say anything. She'll come to us when she's ready.
Since when is it a crime to tip a doorman?
He wasn't holding the door, Edward. He was licking it.
And that's not worth a couple of bucks?
Hello? Oh, Abby. Oh, don't. Well, we're here to relieve you.
What?
Yes, we're going to walk the dogs and water the plants and what have you.
All right, just a tip. If you decide to get in the bath with the dogs, keep an eye on Nunzio. He can get a little curious.
Kitty, I think they've got things under control.
Nonsense, Edward. It isn't fair. They shouldn't have to shoulder all the responsibility themselves as a woman with a child.
You know, we did want to take Harry down to the carousel in the park.
We're protesting the depiction of animals in captivity.
Aha! Well, that sounds like a lovely little family outing.
Okay, all right. Well, this is the list, and we've marked off the things we've done. You want us to go over it with you?
Oh, there's no need, Abby. We know how to read a list. Off you
Thank
go.
you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Don't let the doorman lick you on the way out.
I never understood that expression.
All right, they've brought in the mail, they've bathed the dogs. Edward, why don't you give Stinky his heartworm pills, and I will change the water in the tofu culture tray.
Which one is Stinky?
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Edward, we've known these dogs for years. Well,
Well, the name should give you a clue.
You're not suggesting I smell them, are you?
Well, maybe you could take a bath with them and see which one gets curious.
What's going on?
Wheelchair tongue depressor jello relay races.
If you've never seen this before, you're in for a real treat. Go, go, go!
Go! Bumper if you have to! Oh, Dharma! What? Bumping's legal. Bumping is totally legal.
Should you be doing this?
Honey, I'm in pain no matter where I am. At least out here I can open this baby up and see what she's got.
Hey, listen. I'm sorry that I was pushing you before.
Thank you.
I know you're concerned about having the second operation, so I used some of my parents' connections, and I got in touch with a guy who's supposed to be the best on the West Coast. His name is Dr. Gower, and he's at UCLA, but he's flying up tonight.
What?
He checked your records, and he agreed to do the operation, and Dr. Coleman's totally cool with it. In fact, I think he's a little starstruck.
Dharma, I thought you talked to Greg about this.
Abby and Larry are taking me for a healing in Santa Fe.
Well, how could you plan that without even talking to me?
Oh, the Tito story about the stapler. That's what you wanted me to tell him.
Can you guys give us a second?
Yeah, sure, honey.
I told him the one about the yellow house.
What yellow house?
Exactly.
Honey, I know you want to help me. And I've been doing things your way, but it's my body. And I've always done a pretty good job taking care of it, and I always will. And right now, I really want to do things my way. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. If it's just you going through this. But this isn't just you going through this. This is us going through this. And if there's any chance that this operation's going to make you better, you have no right not to do it.
Well, as best as I can tell, he's eaten 6 heartworm pills. Uh-huh. Well, I had them wrapped in raw turkey bacon. He must have taken them when I wasn't looking. He probably thought they were hors d'oeuvres. No, he's not a dog. He's a 65-year-old man. I called his doctor. They said to speak to you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Fine. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. All right, he said to walk you twice a day and keep you off of dry food for the weekend. If you want more stovetop casserole, there's plenty right there on the stovetop. And we have enough for 2 more weeks right here in the freezer, at which point I will come back and make you more. Because your mommy is here to help. You know, I didn't know if I was going to be able to make this dish, but I was delighted to find out that Dharma has finally started buying milk that comes from cows instead of beans. You know, Gregory, if Dharma didn't have you, she would be trying to fix that hip by sitting on some mountaintop in Kathmandu, wrapped in bark, instead of behaving like a normal person and having that operation tomorrow. She's come a long way in 4 years, and that is all you're doing. And I think you should feel very proud. Here, Edward, din din.
How you doing?
I'm gonna have an operation. They gave me a shot.
You're gonna have another operation?
I need to be responsible. We're in this together.
Hey, Dharma.
Hey! They gave me a shot.
This is Dr. Gower.
Morning.
And they're going to take you down to the operating room now. Now, do you have any questions?
Would you ask my dead Indian friend if he would like a shot?
Okay, I think you're good to go. I'll see you after the operation.
Everybody, hang on just a second. I'm very sorry. There's going to be a change in plans.
Don't make me know, never mind. I had a shot.
Sorry. I guess I kind of forgot who you were.
It's okay. It's all gonna be okay.
Yeah!
Hey, let's put our stuff down and go dancing. I've been working on my moonwalk.
That's very impressive, but you know, it's your first night home, so I rented us some movies. I made your mom's veggie lasagna, and I stopped at your herbal store, and I got you some healing incense.
You got me healing incense.
Well, I had a little trouble understanding the woman, so it might be incense that improves your hearing.
I'm so proud of my honey. He went to the scary hippie store because he loves me.
The lady who stands too close to you waited on me.
You made me a surprise party.
No, I didn't.
Dharma,
Your tribe welcomes you home.
And so do Edward and I.
Oh, you look just. You look. Oh, dear. That's the spirit, Marcy. Cheer up.
Well, come on, let's crank up the tunage, call the police on ourselves, and get this shindig shaking.
Okay, everybody, this is a really nice idea, but what Dharma needs is a relaxing night of settling in.
No way, we have a 20-pound vodka watermelon.
That could be very relaxing.
Watermelon will keep.
Oh, yeah, until Rosh Hashanah.
People, this is a woman who's just had major surgery. What she needs is to rest.
You know, she does look a little tired.
Well, that's what I said. This is just too much for her, too soon.
And she looked pale.
Well, I think that's just the unfortunate color she's wearing.
If you ask me, she looks overheated.
Well, you know, actually, she's feeling great.
She's probably thirsty. Where is that vodka, Melon?
Maybe she'd like some juice.
People, what she needs is to rest.
No, she needs something in her stomach first.
Won't want this lasagna.
Hey, here's a crazy idea. Why don't we ask her what she wants?
She sounds upset.
Greg's right. She's tired.
All right. Let's get her into bed.
Yeah, I'll go change.
Hold on. Thank you very much, Larry.
Kitty, have you put on a little weight?
What?
Yeah, see, you hear that. Well, Marcy's all excited. I got Lalit Chaudhuri to take over my yoga class.
Well, that's great. Look at this. The insurance company overpaid by $6,000.
Lalit the Pretzel Chaudhuri.
From India. He can comb his hair with his feet.
See, they sent the doctor a check, and they sent us a check. How does this happen?
Here's one for you, Greg. What's the point of everything?
Okay, why don't we start with your question?
It's just you think you serve some purpose in this world, and it turns out you were just keeping the seat warm till Lalit Chaudhuri walked in, probably on his hands.
Well, listen, I know that this is all very frustrating, but it's temporary. You're going to be walking again in a couple of weeks. Why don't I light your Seaside Serenity candle?
Because it stinks, Greg. The lady who stands too close saw you coming.
San Francisco Hospital Supply.
Oh, great.
Got your bath rails and your shower stool.
Oh, can you also take a look at her wheelchair? The right side brake won't lock.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, yes, thank you for getting back to me. I was just going over the bills, and it looks like you guys made a little mistake.
Okay, any other problems?
I no longer serve a purpose in this world.
Uh-huh.
The armrest is loose.
Oh. You guys got any super glue?
For the armrest, right?
Yeah.
Because, XYT.
Excuse me?
You know, examine your zipper, but T.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, great. This probably been happening all day. Oh. Fella said I'd be able to swim with this.
Uh-huh. Maybe he meant alongside of it. You know what, Howard? You're a really good-looking man without the toupee.
Oh, no.
Yes, you are. And you know what? Baldness is caused by having extra testosterone. It's a sign of virility.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Women like bald men.
I don't think so. Really?
Mm-hmm. Some of them. I mean, more of them like bald men than men who are pretending to be something they're not. I mean, do you like women with those big fake breast implants?
Sure.
Well, my point is, you're a very handsome bald man. Yeah. Come on, say it.
I'm a handsome bald man.
Good.
What's going on?
I'm a handsome bald man.
Good.
Thanks so much, for this.
You're very welcome, Howard.
Did you see what just happened here?
Obviously not all of it.
Honey, I just helped that guy. I mean, if we hadn't been in that accident, I never would have met him, and then he would have spent the rest of his life with a dead weasel on his head. I have been going to the same places and seeing the same people for years, but now the universe is like shuffling the cosmic deck of cards. So I was like the 4 of hearts hanging out between the 6 of spades and the 8 of clubs. Now I'm like chilling with the Jack of diamonds, and that's gonna have some kind of an effect on his life.
See, that's the Dharma I know. You're finding the positive aspect in this, and I'm having a little trouble understanding you, so great.
No.
Listen, I'm going to call Jane to see if she can come sit with you while I go work on this insurance thing.
I don't need a babysitter.
Okay. Well, then I'll help you back into bed.
No, honey, we agreed. Remember? We're gonna let me handle my recovery my way.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right, well, I have my pager on if you need me for anything. Okay. And you can send a text message to the cell phone. The instructions are on the computer.
Excellent.
80-character limit.
Get out.
I'm going.
Mr. Montgomery, I'm sorry you had to travel all the way down here. We really should have been able to handle this over the phone. Did you get the name of the person you spoke with?
It's not important.
Well, it is to us. Was it Mitzi or Steve? Was it Linda? It was Mitzi, wasn't it?
Clerical errors happen. I only want your company to pay what it's supposed to.
Say no more, Mr. Montgomery. We know that insurance companies have a bad reputation, but we're working to change that. We're the insurance company that's not afraid to say, we're sorry.
Uh-huh.
Would you like some coffee, a cappuccino, espresso?
No, they already asked me.
I'm sorry. Now, how much are we talking about?
About $6,000.
Well, let's just cut you a check right now.
No, I already have a check.
Oh, I see. Well, this will just take a second. Yeah, Mrs. Lepkus, I have a Mr. Montgomery here, and he has a check for $6,052. Could you bring that down here in cash? And
No,
some
Mr.
lemon squares.
I don't.
Oh, no, pass on the lemon squares. Okay.
Mr. Cadwell, you're not listening to me.
I'm so sorry. Because we're the insurance company that listens.
I'm going to be as clear as I can be. The anesthesiologist sent us a bill for $6,000. You sent him a check, and then you sent us a check.
Excuse me. I'm Mr. Walden, the area supervisor. Is there a problem here?
No, sir, everything is fine. This is Mr. Montgomery, and I'm listening, and I'm sorry.
I don't want to make a big thing out of this, Mr. Walden, but truth be told, Mr. Cadwell is not listening.
Wow. I hear you. Mr. Cadwell, why don't you get Mr. Montgomery a cappuccino and some lemon squares? And while you're at it, take a minute to think about whether you really belong in our can-do circle. All right, Mr. Montgomery. What seems to be the problem? And let me begin by saying, we're sorry.
Whoa. Look at all this exercise equipment. I bet this place is crazy after work.
Hospital, Larry.
Oh, I bet this place is crazy after work.
Hi, Pete. Oh, hey, sorry I'm late. Pete convinced me to spend my lunch hour playing tonsil hockey.
It's fun in a hospital. You get to use other people's tonsils. I'll see you tonight, all right?
How you doing? 15 pounds, huh?
Well, I'm glad you and Pete are hitting it off so well. Having only met because I was in a car accident and needed physical therapy, another cosmic card shuffling.
I don't know why people have such trouble believing in these things when the evidence is so clear.
Look, I am having fun with Pete, but I know the type. Just divorced, bad furniture, answers the phone, yellow. A guy like that doesn't want to get serious.
Oh, trust me. This is gonna get serious.
Hey, Martha. You know what? I'm running a little late. Do you mind waiting?
Why not? I'm already waiting for a decent job in true love. This makes it a hat trick.
Wow, what's her story?
Oh, she's a mess. Okay. She shatters her femur, so she comes here for therapy, right? And then she finds out her mom, who she hasn't spoken to in 10 years, is upstairs dying. And the mother wants nothing to do with her.
Oh, that's horrible.
Get to know her. You'll be on the mother's side.
Well, maybe that broken leg's gonna be one of the best things that ever happened to her.
Nice try, lady. Next time, bring your A game.
And I'm standing at the altar with Earl.
and I'm looking for my mother, and she never shows up.
Well, to be fair, Martha, it was your third wedding in 5 years. She was at the first two.
She got married on a boat on purpose. She knows I get nauseous.
Is that true? Do you know your mother gets nauseous?
Yes.
Abby, that's going to be Greg. Can you just talk to him for a minute?
Yeah. Hi, Greg. Hang on.
Okay, this is good. We're being honest. Let's keep going. Okay?
I hate your hair. What were you thinking?
Use up all our honesty in one shot.
I'm sorry, Greg. Sorry.
Hi, where's Dharma?
She's right here. We're still at the hospital.
Why? Is everything all right? Can I speak to her?
Now's not a good time. She's working on reuniting a mother and daughter.
What?
All right, let's think back. When was the last time you two were happy together?
This is good. She's looking for points of commonality.
Abby, she's been gone all morning. She needs to come home and rest.
Just a minute, Greg. Larry, take it.
No, not Larry. No.
Come on, there must be something.
We used to go out for banana splits at Rigby's.
Oh, yeah. That was next to the store where we used to get your extra wide shoes.
Okay, that's it. We're going out for ice cream and new shoes.
Oh.
Hello?
Are you up to this? I can't.
Pick up the phone. Someone. Pick up the Dharma. It's just so frustrating. I told her that I would let her do things her way, but last night she stayed out until 3 o'clock in the morning. And why? They went out for ice cream. And then they had to take their waitress to a cave near San Jose so she could get over her fear of bats.
I'm sorry.
That's a hard habit for you to break, isn't it?
12 years down the drain.
Wow. You worked there 12 years?
No, 12 years sober.
Okay. Where were we?
My wrongful termination. So, will you handle the case?
Well, it's the least I can do. I feel terrible about what happened. I'll start by writing them a letter. That's usually enough to scare them.
I want to let you in on a little secret. When they say, I'm listening, they're not.
I sense that. Do you mind if I call my wife?
Yeah, I don't have a wife.
Dharma, are you there? Pick up. I hope this means you're napping. Okay, I'll call you later. Bye.
So, if we send a threatening letter...
You know what? She's not napping. She's probably out teaching gang members to square dance. I gotta go. I will call you tomorrow.
No, let me by.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hi, what's going on?
Same old, same old.
Dharma,
Oh, hi, honey.
I've been calling.
Oh, sorry, there's a lot of people. It's hard to hear the phone.
Why are there a lot of people?
Okay, I told Martha that I would sneak a pizza into her mom at the hospital.
Martha?
Yeah, Florence's daughter from the family I reunited.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and that's when it hit me. Disabled people in vans taking food to shut-ins. Meals on wheels. On wheels.
It gives people in wheelchairs a chance to help. And the sick people don't have some healthy person bringing them lunch. Oh, I'm healthy and you're not.
Yep.
Dharma, you were just in an accident. You can't go delivering food in your wheelchair.
I have to go. That's how we get good parking spaces.
No. Honey, if you don't slow down, you're not going to get better.
This is how I am going to get better. No, we talked about this. You said you were going to let me do this my way.
Yes, and that's when I thought your way was candles and incense and all that crap.
Well, guess what? It's all this crap.
Okay, you know what? I give up. I've got to go take a deposition. Here is my cell phone and my walkie-talkie and my pager.
Thank you.
Other people call me.
Is Greg okay?
Yeah, he just doesn't understand the power of what's going on here.
Well, hey, I'm a believer. Because of Dharma, I may have met a man I could marry.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I guess it works for me, too. If everybody hadn't come together to help Dharma with the free lunch thing, wouldn't have had a chance for a little sex with the ex.
You see? Good for you. Can you go get me some more of these brown bags from the kitchen?
You're sleeping with Pete?
Well, he was bragging about this new girlfriend and how he's getting some, and you know how sexy that makes a guy. Some coffee.
Nancy.
Nancy Pants.
Do you think it's possible that maybe you and Pete are just taking this whole thing a little too fast? I mean, whatever happened to just having fun?
Dharma, you're the one who said to jump in with both feet.
Well, I meant like when you do the hokey pokey. You know, you put both feet in and then you take them out and turn yourself about.
Well, hope you're happy, Dharma. That was my mother, and I'm in hell.
Hang on. What? I thought things were going so great.
They were when she was dying, but I just found out she's gonna pull through. Now she's moving in with me, her favorite daughter, thank you very much. Tomorrow, a man's coming over to my apartment to remove the wallpaper she hates, and I'm supposed to be there because apparently he's single and not picky. That creep.
You mean that creep?
Hey, Nance.
Thank God I never have to hear again.
Hey, want to hear a funny coincidence?
No, not really.
Okay.
What's with Nancy?
Could it be that you were cheating on her?
Sounds about right.
Why?
I panicked. You know, all of a sudden she started saying stuff like, you know, we were meant for each other. Let's jump in with both feet. It's all water under the bridge now. Yeah, I guess I'm all yours, kid.
How is that a turn on? Call me when you're seeing someone. I think your muffins are burning.
Hey, Jane, I don't make noises like that, do I?
Oh. Hello, anyone?
Dharma? Yes, I came back. This is ridiculous and I'm not going to do it anymore. You're in a wheelchair, you need to rest, and you need to let me take care of you.
Okay.
What happened?
I was in a really bad car accident.
I know.
It wasn't any big thing that the universe was doing. It just happened and it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
I didn't help anybody. Not Martha or Nancy, Pete, and Jane. I gotta tell you, Greg, I really tried to believe it, but I'm not sure that guy looked better bald. Might have been a lateral move.
It's okay. I'm here.
I know. You always are.